Welcome everybody to season 5, episode 17 of Oz Media's Motivate Me 313 podcast. We have a fun show for you today. Some shows are serious, some shows are educational, some shows are informative. This show is interesting. All right, it should be fun. We always have people telling us, we should do topics about marriage, do topics about mahr, we should do topics about from this perspective, that perspective. So that's what we're doing. So today's title is Rejection, Mahr, and Parents, the reality of finding a wife. So I got 4 young fellas here who I want to say that they're ready to get married this second, but maybe they are. Inshallah, they'll get married sooner rather than later because, it's a blessing from Allah at the end of the day. So let me go ahead and introduce everybody that's in the building. Let me start off with little nephew, Ramsey. It's not Yusuf T today because Yusuf T is working somewhere else today. So I got little Ramsey, the nephew, on the back, 1s and 2s. He want to give himself a round of applause. So go ahead, Rams. Give yourself a round of applause, man. My boy shaking his head like he didn't want that round of applause. All right, to the right of me, by the way, familiar faces, not new. It's probably their third time being on the show. Abdulrahman's 5th time probably because, Abdulrahman think he's that one.
Nah, I'm with you.
All right, there you go. No, I'm joking. I appreciate these young fellas, man, right here. They always, if you need them to show up, they show up. Starting off with Mo Ali, I appreciate him. Go ahead and give him a round of applause. Got Abdulrahman and Wassel. I appreciate him for 2 reasons. Number 1, showing up. Go ahead and give him a round of applause. Number 2, for Teddy Bridgewater. That's all I'm going to say. Then to the left, you got Zack, Big General, back on the 1s and 2s. And then we have next to Zack, we got Mr. Ali Wassel's in the building as well. All right. So again, looking forward to the show. Inshallah, should be a great show. Can't wait to hear their answers. We can do this show 10 different times. You can bring young fellas, you can bring middle-aged fellas, you can bring older fellas, you can bring divorced fellas, you can bring young women, you can bring middle-aged women, you can bring older women, you can bring divorced women. So everybody's answers are going to be different when this topic happens. So looking forward to it. But before we do that, be sure to follow us on all of our socials. We're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Apple, and Spotify podcasts, all under Oz Media. You can find all those platforms on our website, ozmedia313.com. Shout out to the sponsors, Juicebox, Holy Bowly, Wingfellas, Bates & Mocha, Chillbox, Malika Kebab, Hanley International Academy, The Family Doc, GE Preparatory Academy, and Royal Kebab. Let's start off with Royal Kebab, Ramsey, our good friends over there in Hamtramck. Shout out to Royal Kebab, and then we're going to officially get the show rolling. Guess who's back? Back again. Royal Kebab is back. Tell a friend. Yes, that is right. The restaurant that you all have been dying for to open back up is officially back operating in Hamtramck. Royal Kebab offers the same mouth-watering Middle Eastern dishes as their sister company, Malika Kebab. You can order their lamb over rice, combo platters, shish platters, shawarma sandwiches or plates, fattoush and tabbouleh salads, all at the newly renovated Royal Kebab restaurant located on Kniff Street in Hamtramck, Michigan. So be sure to check out their website, royalkebab.com, before you make your next order and see why so many people have been raving about this restaurant. All right, let's keep it rolling now. Let's get it going. This should be fun. They're already cracking jokes over here. And I just want to send this quick message to somebody before I forget. And, so much things going on. We got a charity game coming up Friday, February 6th, by the way. So look out for that. But that's not what we're here to talk about. Today, we're here to talk about rejection, mahr, and parents, the reality of finding a wife. First of all, let me just check in with the fellas that are here just to see how they've been. Mo Ali, let's start off with you. How are you? What's new? Last time we had you on here, I think was leading up to high school graduation, and now you're here. So talk to me. What's new, man?
Nothing much, just been at work,
Everything good?
Alhamdulillah, can't complain.
Alhamdulillah. Abdulrahman, talk to me.
Same thing, just work in school. No, nothing much.
Nothing much. All right, Ali Wassel?
Just trying, bro. Just living. Another day, trying to get it. Just trying to get a head start, bro.
I love that.
It's
Love
time,
that.
bro. 18 is like, you gotta get it going.
It's a flip. It's a switch.
Flip for sure.
Because when you're 17, I know mentally, people say adults 18, but it is. Not much changes in terms of age-wise. You're only moving up a year, but mentally, when you
It
know
feels
that you're
different.
18, yeah. you really feel like that. Hey, I'm gonna get it.
Like, yeah,
you know,
gotta,
no
gotta start
excuses.
doing things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Zach, big general, talk to me, man.
Chilling, you know. But I don't know why I'm a little nervous this podcast. I don't know why.
Why are you nervous?
I don't know, for some reason, man. My heart
It's
beating.
the topic for
My
sure.
heart beating a little too fast.
Listen, this topic right here, I appreciate them from showing up because not a lot of people like talking about this stuff.
No,
people,
that's not even that. It's like,
people are scared to have this conversation because I actually have reached out to some people to talk about this, and they've backed down because of they're afraid to say the wrong thing. And again, guys and ladies, if you're watching this, these guys are what, 19, 18 years old. 18, okay. You think about yourself when you were 18 years old, and if you're watching this, and ask yourself, would you have got in front of a camera to have this conversation? I was telling Zach, if you put me in a room with about 20 18-year-olds or 10 18-year-olds, maybe 2 out of the 10 would say, or 4 out of the 20 would say, yeah, I'll do that. A lot of people are afraid to, first of all, get in front of a camera, let alone talk about a sensitive topic like this one. So I appreciate y'all, and show them some slack. Forgive them if you feel like they say something that maybe you don't 100% agree with. And remember, this is their opinions, and they're 18. It's going to probably change in 5 to 10 years from now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was about to like say a little disclaimer. It's our opinions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You guys are allowed to say what you have to say, man.
Yeah. It's like
that's the whole point.
Hey, by the way, we're just talking like as a little group. By the way, it ain't nothing like a little serious.
Set in stone.
Yeah, set in stone. Of course, we still young. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Big General. Let's start off with you.
Yeah,
all right.
Come on.
What are the key qualities you look for in a potential wife? So Zach, when Zach wants to find, inshallah, a future wife, what are some of the key qualities you look for?
You know me, I ain't really picky, so it's really the basics, bro. Respectful, you know what I'm saying? Kind-hearted, you know what I'm saying?
She needs to cook.
Cook, obviously.
She needs to clean.
Clean, obviously, but cooking stuff, I'm a picky guy. I mean, not picky, I'm plain. You know what I'm saying? I'll eat the same food every day. You know what I'm saying? So it's really like the basic stuff. You know what I'm saying?
So you said what was the first 2 things you said? I forgot.
Respectful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kind. On her deen, you know what I'm saying? She got to be way smarter than me with everything. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ali Wassel, you're already in the camera, so you might as well put it on you next. All right. What are your key qualities that you look for a potential wife?
Honestly, bro, respect again is like that's major for me.
Yeah.
That's like nobody wants to get married to somebody that's not gonna respect them. Yeah. Respect, kindness, cooking, and that's like that's obviously one of the basics. Pretty much that's it,
Hey,
so can I? What are you about to say?
By the way, you saw how like we ain't say looks, because obviously looks
Yeah.
doesn't really matter in a person. You know what I'm saying?
No, but it's okay to say looks because you should be attractive to attracted to your wife. You know what I'm saying?
Obviously, but I feel like you know what I'm saying.
That shouldn't be like the main.
That shouldn't
be
matter.
It's
You know
not.
what
But
I'm saying?
let me be honest with y'all though. Okay, that stuff. I mean, it goes away eventually, right? Everybody gets old, right? And so that goes away. But going into a marriage, it is fair for that to be one of the most important things because you don't want to mess around and do something that you ain't supposed to be doing.
100%.
So because being attracted to your future either spouse, because a woman might be listening to this, that's an important thing for people because I'm not gonna lie, that could be a top 5 thing for you because at the end of the day, you need to be attracted to them. You hear women say they don't want to marry somebody short. I know to me it's wrong, it's messed up. You might have the perfect guy, but he's short.
Yeah.
Hey, but they know themselves. You know what I'm saying? They know themselves. So, it's fine. It's fine to not say. I mean, it's fine to say that to me.
Again, I was gonna say it's communication, bro. I want a wife that's gonna communicate with me, bro. Not just be mad at me and just,
Yeah.
I'll be seeing that all the time, bro. Like,
Yeah.
on TikTok, oh, my wife is giving me a silent treatment today. What does that even mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what does that mean? How am I supposed to know? You know what I mean?
You don't.
That's the problem.
Good luck. No, I'm joking, man. No, I agree. Communication is important. I mean, y'all saying good answers right now. Y'all saying great answers. Mo Ali, what are some key qualities you look for in a potential wife? And try to make sure you turn in towards the microphone too when you're speaking. It's all right.
Just
I should have started off with you because it look like you want to change your answers, man. Say what you gotta say,
He's
man.
really trying to make sure he says the right thing.
Nah.
Say what you gotta say, man.
It's just
respect has always been a big factor with, just anybody I meet for real. So just she got to be respectful, pure, like kind-hearted. That's about it for me.
How about you, Abdulrahman?
I agree with like what they said, like kind, respectful, communication, she gotta have some type of humor too.
I like that.
Yeah,
Facts.
Very, very, very good answer.
yeah, and that's it.
So a little sense of
Yeah.
humor.
Respectful, kind, on our dean, like what they said.
Let me ask you this question: do you want her laughing at your jokes even when they're not funny?
Yes.
Nah.
She got to. She got.
She got to. Hey,
Nah.
she better. You know what I'm saying?
That's it, man. That boy Abdulrahman gonna be mad as heck when nobody laughing at his jokes.
Let's say I make a joke, it's not funny.
Yeah.
I want her to laugh because it's not funny. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
Together.
Good point. Good point, man. All right, Abdulrahman, let me shift it over to you. All right, can you discuss the role of family expectations in search for a spouse? So, what do you believe in roles, and if so, what are the roles that you expect,
Like for my wife,
and for you?
I feel like I expect her role, is to. What's it called?
Do you want her working? Tell the truth.
Nah. Oh, you want the truth?
Yeah.
But at work, it depends where. To be honest with you, I wouldn't want her. Like, let's say she want to be a teacher. I wouldn't want her being no high school, teacher over there. Feel me? Like elementary is cool. Like also driving. I wouldn't want her to drive, but if she want to drive, go ahead. But I wouldn't want you driving in case something happens to her. That's why I wouldn't want my wife to drive. Let's say she pop a tire.
Yeah.
Now she on the side of the road, or she get in a car accident and get hurt. No,
That's where you come in at though.
But that's why I don't even want to be in that position. You feel me?
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair.
Yeah, but-
Hey, fair
But if
answer.
she want to drive, go ahead. It's not like I'm against it. My family drives. Like, it's not no big deal.
Okay, and so how about at home? Do you expect like kids? Let's go kids, okay? Like what is your approach on kids? Like is it 50-50 like we taking care of them, or is it the wife's responsibility? Like
I feel like for kids, bro, they need both parents to help them take care of. Always like you always need like a good cup, bad cup when it comes to like parents. You feel me? So like I want we take care of them together. When I'm not home, make sure they fed, make sure that the house is clean. That's pretty much it. Like
okay. How about you, Mo Ali? What is your role of family expectations?
I've always believed in the traditional way, so I believe I'm gonna be taking care of everything major.
The bills, the money perspective.
And, when it comes to job and that topic, when you speak about that, like I don't know, I'm not really against it. I don't care, but it's like. If there's something I can't do, then and you feel like you need like the need to do it yourself, which is like I doubt it's gonna happen, then yeah, like go ahead and do it. But I don't think they would have a need to do anything. They would have a need to work. I feel like I'll take care of everything.
I like that. All right, Ali Wassel.
Yeah. Again, I'm exactly like my bro. If I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, then okay, you can bring up the topic of working. But if you got everything is good for you, what do you need to work for? It's unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? You don't need it.
And by the way, I'm gonna play devil's advocate just to let you guys hear the other perspective, just so I can hear your answer. Let's say some women, they feel the need of just needing to achieve
Yeah.
something, or
That's
like
what I was gonna say.
have something to look forward to, in terms of like their personal accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that raising the family is not a huge accomplishment. That's great. But sometimes you don't get recognized for that. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Or you don't get recognized enough. So sometimes people feel like they want to have their own little thing going on. You know what I'm saying? So what do you think about that?
That's what I was gonna say. Again, if sometimes you just need to, everybody feels good accomplishing something.
Yeah.
Me personally, I feel good if I go do some job. Oh yeah, I feel good. And like inside, I feel good because I accomplished something. So everybody has to have an accomplishment. If she really needs it to feel to go do that, I mean, then go ahead and do it
All right.
properly. You know what I'm saying? At the proper spot.
Zack, Big General, talk to me.
Can you repeat the question one time? I'm sorry.
Can you discuss the role of family expectations?
Oh yeah, like I said, I like more Ali's and Abdul's answers, and it's like kind of the same but a little different. But again, it's really up to like whoever my wife. You know what I'm saying? If she really wants to, she could. It's really what I'm saying. I ain't really tripping about it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like after we have kids. Obviously, I would want her to stay home more. You know what I'm saying? Instead of,
Being out there working.
Yeah.
Yes. If
Like
you
when
got
kids-
kids,
yeah, when
your
kids-
job should be
Yeah.
your kids.
when kids
You know
come
what
in
I
the
mean?
fact, there's like a different, situation. Because me, I feel like I want a lot of kids. I want kids early too.
You about to say, Abdulrahman?
I felt like, bro, I don't know. Like, I felt like being a housewife is like good, man. Like, let's say, like, like how you say this? Like, I feel like it's better to be a housewife than just go work. You feel me? You feel more taken care of. Like,
No, no,
especially
no. But he's basically saying like, what for the girls that
If-
want to go
if
out?
they want
Yeah,
to,
yeah,
okay,
it's
okay.
different.
But
Though,
I'm
you
just
feel me?
saying, like, why would you want to? You feel me? But yeah, never mind.
Well, why would you want to? Nobody wakes up and wants to go to work. That's why I don't understand women when they want to
It's
work.
different from you doing this all your life.
Talking to the microphone.
It's different from you, like, what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not, saying anything. I'm just saying, though. But
They
like,
probably went to college, got
Yeah,
their
like, they
degree.
wanna-
Now they
they-
want to do something.
yeah,
you
they-
know what I mean?
they worked 4 years of college for what? You know what I'm saying? I see why. But
You talk to women, they have different perspectives on it. Some women really, even if they are working, they would rather not work. And then there's some women that are not working that would want to work. And so, like, it's just different situations.
And
whoever you meet.
with
I feel like
that
it's all
thing
about-
is, I feel like it's just sometimes people want to do something that they haven't done, or like you said, women that aren't working, they want to work, and women that are work, sometimes they just gotta get a feel of how it feels to wake up and go to work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what? I don't want to do this. I
Yeah.
rather you have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, it's true. It's true. Sometimes people want to just test
You
out
just gotta
situations.
experience it and
Yeah.
to realize what you really want to do.
Yeah.
And everything in life, once you experience something, you realize, oh, is this really what I want? Maybe it's not. Or yeah, I tried it. Actually, I do want to do this. You know what I'm saying? Or you want to go back to doing what you were doing before.
facts.
Yeah. No, I agree. Anybody else have any thoughts about that conversation? Because this is an air horn one, Ramsey. So I need an air horn right quick for the next question. Okay, Ramsey? Please and thank you. And Ramsey's right now looking up, making sure that he got the right buttons. Go ahead, Ramsey. Go ahead and hit it. Ali Wassel. Mahr.
Man, why this gotta start with me?
I mean, it was between you and Mo Ali.
That's a
And
good
then Mahr, the next question is tough too. Mo Ali is going to have to answer that one first. All right. Right now in the streets is talking. Mahr is around 40, 50K.
Bro, that's crazy, bro.
How much do you think Mahr should be for a potential wife?
I think you want bro. My honest opinion with Mad, bro, it should be on the quality of the person and also on the finances of the person. You got people that's out here. Okay, they're making good money. They can afford that $40,000 Mad. Then go ahead. My personal opinion is okay. A girl, the money is like she's worth more than that. So 40,000 is nothing. But at the same time, what if somebody don't got that 40,000 and they're like a really good person? And what are you gonna do then?
People stop marriages
You know what
from
I'm saying?
happening because of that
Exactly.
reason.
You know what I mean? And that's messed up. And then you got people that's not a good person or is a good person, and they got that $40,000 that they could throw into Matt. You know what I'm saying? Then go ahead and do that. I feel like Matt should be based on the person, and their finances.
So you're saying based off of the guy?
Based off of the guy's finances.
Yeah.
Let's be real. You got people out here that, man, the best person you ever meet, and he's struggling to get married for no reason. Why? Because he can't afford it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Or they should start setting up payment plans, bro. That's really what they gotta do.
Start setting up payment plans.
500 a month, 1,000 a month, something. bro.
Some families they'll do
yeah,
that.
You gotta, bro. With Matt, bro, it's half your deen. You gotta find some way to make it work. Especially if you see a guy. Oh yeah, this guy's a good guy. Nice guy, genuine. You gotta make it work for. You don't have to make it work, but hey,
So-
it's better you make it work.
So he's basically saying stereotype.
Huh?
Why?
Basically, like profile.
Oh, like based off the person.
Yeah.
Okay, so and the one thing, the reason why I said you said the guys were the guys' perspective, because some people base Met off of their daughters. Like, let's say their daughter's a doctor, they charge you 100K. You know what I'm
But
saying?
realistically, I mean, they acting like, okay, she's a doctor. That's nice and all, but you did that for you. You know what I'm saying? Her being a doctor isn't gonna affect whatever is going on in the future. Maybe in the future she's not even gonna be working as a doctor. So why am I gonna pay this extra for something that doesn't really matter on the long term? she did this for her. She feels accomplished. That's good. I think that when people go to school, they should do that for them, not for the future or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's for the future, but do it for you. If you're gonna do it, or you make your kids go to school just for.
So you think that no matter what, like it should be a set price?
It should be a set price,
and then also based off of the man's situation, not
because regardless, it's a partnership for life.
Yeah.
So you're gonna make it work regardless. So 20 years from now, is that matter that you paid? Is it gonna matter? It's not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. And plus, on the long term, you're gonna get that. And plus, you're gonna grow with this person. Not everybody's gonna stay on the same level. Let's say you marry a guy right now, he's probably not doing so well. He's struggling to pay the mat. In the future, he's gonna be somewhere in life. You're gonna get that return.
Facts.
You said, I mean, I know you chimed on that, but what are your thoughts on the Mahr situation?
Okay.
That boy been taking a deep breath before every question, man. Hey, he's struggling today, man.
Okay, so I want to clarify something.
All right, here we go.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Mahr and Shart is two completely different things, right?
Yeah.
Mahr is the end. It's like their insurance policy, basically.
So a shart. See, man, this is why it's important. And I don't want to give false information, right? The shart is like, for instance, a shart can be I think that's mut'akhir at the end. So a shart is like not a demand, but like they're shrutan that she's allowed to work, she's allowed to drive, she's allowed. The mahr is actually like the actual number of money that you're gonna be giving for the marriage, and then mut'akhir is the divorce situation.
Okay, so the mut'akhir, I'll say like it should be whatever price they want.
Okay.
Because that's their they're females. It's
Yeah.
the backup plan. So I feel like that should be as much as they want. But to me, like Mahr is I don't know, I feel like it's stupid for both of y'all to begin your relationship with minus 100,000, for what? Y'all could use that money, I just don't see if it's really a marriage and y'all supposed to,
Yeah, that goes back to what I was saying about that. Marriage is a partnership 50-50. Why not let him keep that? And, you guys can do something with it in the future. Maybe you guys want to get a house,
You see it all the time.
But it's not.
crazy.
Hey, it's
People
not always
sometimes
the
they
girls,
get
though.
married.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Pops
Like,
too, man.
yeah,
I 100% get where y'all coming from. 100%, I agree with y'all. But at the end of the day, it's been like
No.
it is what it is. If I try to be like it is what it is, but it's like
no, you know what?
That boy's Zack trying to look at Zack. That boy's thing, Hey, he trying to get. Hey, look at Zack. Hey, as soon as we leave here, I ain't trying to do no matter, man. As soon as we leave. No, go ahead. I don't think you finished, but y'all bring it. Listen, this is all fair conversation, okay? Like I said, the reality is they might all have to end up paying 50, 60K.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying they're
And
just
that's
sharing
sad.
their 2 cents right now. But go ahead. Go ahead.
But like I was saying, like if it's really a marriage where y'all supposed to build and achieve, like you see it all the time, people getting married, paying crazy marriage prices, and then like they're working to be able to afford their rent and shit.
Yeah, that's
trying
exactly what I
to
was
pay
saying.
back for the
Yeah.
wedding. They working.
There's
Right after the wedding, a week later, he back
yeah.
at work trying to get rid of his debts for the wedding.
I seen way too many
I mean?
people go out like that.
Yeah.
They go to work, bro, man. They on their honeymoon, man, weekend. Man, bro, I want to come back. I want to come back and get to work, bro. I'm broke as hell. And then what does that do? And then there's people that out here, they got married, and then now they got to move out, and they can't afford a house. And then they got to go into interest. And that's even more, And some people get married, and after marriage, they start to have a whole hellhole of just things that they got to pay for, things they got to do. And it shouldn't be like that. You should, after you get married, you should have, feel better and be more financially stable, because now you have a partner. And risk comes with having a partner. Obviously you're going to have more risk, but I feel like the math should be, we're going to do this accordingly, At the end of the day, she's going to get her money back, She's going to get that more in the future. So she should think about it. What's this one time, this one time thing? I'm going to get it back future. You want to have a nicer house.
No, go ahead. You want to add on to that, or that boy Abdul trying not to get clipped up? Go ahead, Abdul. Say your answer, man. Mahr.
First of all, Ali took my word for word.
Okay.
We already talked about it when we
Bro,
was
first
eating.
of all,
He took it word for
Hey,
word.
we gonna-
why you do that?
We're gonna add this in there too. Trying to
Why
get,
you
not trying to get in this. This is a clip.
Nah, that Ali took my word. He got whatever he said. It was my answer.
Okay.
He literally took my answer and said it before me.
All right. So Zach, you want to add on to this or no?
You took my answer too.
No, Ali, that was actually a great answer. That was the best answer I ever heard Ali
I'm
say.
not gonna lie to
He
you.
forgot to say
Look,
quote
what-
by Abdulrahman.
What do you mean, Kobe? What do you mean?
What you mean?
By me.
That was me.
Hey, listen, these guys took a trip like a week ago before this, or a couple days ago. So they all probably sat down, went through every question, sat down and answered them together. So listen, let me tell y'all something. Mahr is such a very sensitive, and it's like the hottest topic in the Yemeni community. But y'all know this is only a Yemeni thing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's what.
That's the messed up thing. The messed up thing is this is only a Yemeni thing. My whole life I grew up, don't get me wrong, Mahr is a Muslim thing, but Mahr comes in different forms. We had a dude that got married to a Yemeni, and I think he was Sudanese. He was like, man, in my culture, all you gotta do is give him a goat. Give him a goat and some dates, and here you go. He's like, and then their family comes up to me. He was like 30, 40K. And I was like, what the heck is going on? He's saying the story and we're laughing. And I'm like, that's messed up. That's messed up. Like going back to what you're saying.
By the way, you said he ended up marrying her?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. And so going back to what you're saying in terms of like, you are going into the marriage in debt. You're going into the marriage behind. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're looking at it like in a game, you already down. You know what I'm saying? You down 20, 30 points trying to go into this game, and the game didn't even start yet. And so to me, it's like it's messed up.
But at the same time,
I have daughters, and inshallah, when that time comes, we are financially stable. But the argument point is that money is used for gold. And gold has gone up double than what it was 10 years ago when I got married. And it's just the family's argument is that the money is used for gold for the women, so that pretty much the gold is still, the value of money is there. And, she has the gold. So at worst case scenario, it's y'all money still because it's gold. So there's that argument of that situation. But at the end of the day, it's not easy to tell a man that you need to cough up $50,000 if you want my
It's
daughter.
not even that. It's some people. I feel like some people they look at it as like a business.
It is.
And it's.
I'm telling you, they
be like that.
They look at it from the gold perspective.
Yeah,
It's
that's
how
what I'm
much the
saying.
gold costs. You know what I'm saying? And so, but yeah, they do look at it like it's a business transaction.
Literally, but it shouldn't be like that. You should. I feel like 100. The right way to do this is you should look at the person. You
And
should
what
look at the
their
person.
perspective is, especially if
And-
they're a good person.
Yeah, if they're a good person, they're on their deen, they're respectful, kind, all that. Man, why does that matter? You should worry about, hey, my daughter is gonna be with this person, and she's gonna be happy, and she's gonna be having all her needs met. Well, the rest doesn't really matter.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't live in that world, and it's just what it is. But I agree. I mean, it's just unfortunate. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, let's take a quick break. So far, great conversation. We're gonna go ahead and give a shout out to our good friends over there at Holy Bowly. So shout out to Holy Bowly, and then we're gonna keep things rolling.
Holy moly. You
Ali
have to
took
try
my
out
word,
Holy
word.
Bowls.
Man,
Hey, that
stop
boy, I-
playing,
Holy is your
bro.
go-to destination for vibrant bowls and delicious sandwiches. Everything they serve is 100% fresh, and they have halal options as well. Their mouth-watering bowls are always packed to the top, so you're getting the most bang for your buck. They currently have 2 locations in Detroit, and you can check out all their food on their website at www.myholybowly.com.
All right. So Mo Ali said he wanted the next question because he really wanted to answer this question right here. Okay.
Did not say
And
that.
long story short is, taking into Mahr, right? And kind of like feeding off of that question is Muslim marriages, like if you were to talk to somebody, they'll tell you need $100,000 to prepare for a marriage. That 40, 50K of Mahr, and then the rest of that money for the rings and the salah, the whole 9-10 yards. Okay. So long story short, is $100K ridiculous price for marriage for weddings?
Most definitely.
So, what are your thoughts, like, in terms of like how would you approach that situation, or how should that situation be handled? Small weddings, no weddings. What do you think? Because that's just what it is, man.
I don't know. I mean, everybody wants different things. So, there's not all girls are the same. I know some girls want a really big wedding, some,
Yeah.
So it just really depends. It's like a tricky topic
Yeah.
to talk about, because you can't tell someone no of their big day,
Yeah.
So you just gotta find you the right someone that aligns with your beliefs and what you want for yourself.
Facts.
Yeah. I like that. Abdulrahman, what are your thoughts on these 100K to get married situations
I mean,
with weddings involved and all that?
I guess like this is the time I guess we living in. I guess we just gotta
Man.
go with it. Like, even though I don't like I don't like it's 100K. Like what do you want us to do about it though? Like I'm trying to can't do nothing about it. I guess
Hey
we
man,
just
don't
go-
be still on my answer.
Well, hey, first of all, that was my answer, bro. You know it too, bro.
Okay. So you're saying that it's just what it is.
Yeah,
What it
it
is.
Like what are we gonna do about it?
I mean, well, can you at least just answer that? Do you
is it
think it's
crazy?
too much?
Yeah.
No, it's crazy for sure.
Yeah.
100K
No.
for a wedding that could be used in so many better ways. Some like for yourself or for your future. So many better ways. But it just
I'm including the math, by the way. I'm just saying, like, you need 100K to get married. You know what I'm saying?
100K and
And then you're talking about like 50K for the whole wedding.
and you
situation.
probably not paying the 100K. You still getting money from other people. So
Yeah.
you got to pay it back. Like
Yep.
it's too much. You feel me? It's too much extra stuff.
I don't know. Whichever one wants to go. What do you think about 100K?
Yeah, it is crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's absurd. What's your word?
Absurd?
Absurd. You know what I'm saying? I think it's like you said, 100Ks. You can do a lot with that. You feel me? But
It's
I don't know.
absurd, but it's the normal now.
No, I
That's
think
what's the
I really-
messed up thing. It's the normal.
I really think it's the big wedding for real. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, what do you call big? Like a normal wedding that you go to that
Like a
your
very
boys get
bizarre-
married? Like
Nah, yeah.
those
I'm just saying. I'm
with
just saying.
everything involved, you're looking at at minimum 80 to 100K. Like you gotta think about it. The math is about 30, 40. And these salas, they're not cheap, man. You're talking about
10, 50,
25. Yeah. I mean,
How do they do it? Like 90 a head?
I don't know, but
you
long
still
story
gotta pay for
short,
the
like
table,
I mean, I know
I'm
100,
saying,
100
not
might be
yet.
whatever, but these extravagant. You got the decorations, the
rental
women's
for the
side,
cars,
But
you still gotta
at the
rent
same
car.
time,
cars, the
all this-
rings.
yeah.
The rings cost money.
All these things that go into like a wedding, these are not even things that some of these people who are getting married, they don't even want that. They're like the things that their parents want. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
It's the
And we're gonna get into
Hey, you know what
that.
I'm about to do?
That's
Oh, here we go.
Emzy, you ready?
No, don't do it, Zach. You ready?
What?
Air horn?
No, double wedding. Emzy, you ready?
Uh,
No,
I mean, that's why families do it. That's why families do it.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll do it, Emzy.
All day.
Feel me?
But it's not about you though. That's the problem. The wedding is
at
not
the
about
same
you.
time. Yeah, I
I'm just-
understand
I'm
it
just
because I
talking.
mean,
I'm just-
it is your day. It's only one day that you're gonna have in your whole life. You want to celebrate it? Go ahead. If it's not gonna damage you, and if it's not gonna hurt your future and you financially, which it probably would, go ahead, do it. Even if you really feel like it's worth it,
No, facts.
go ahead. It's all about the person. Me personally, it depends on how I have it. Then, if I got 100K spare, go ahead. Why would I not? It's one day. I might as well, make it go. Just go crazy. You're only gonna be having a wedding once. I mean, or whatever.
Yeah,
I got a question for you.
yeah.
You already experienced that. Of
Yeah.
course, you know what I'm saying? Is it worth it?
No.
That one day.
That's what I was about to say. I was about to say the answer. I swear, I was about to say the answer, and I had a great time.
He said
That's what
no.
I'm saying.
good.
I brought
His-
I
his
brought
wedding
Sparty.
was lit. His wedding
Yeah, I
was
brought
lit,
Sparty
bro.
out. He
Yep,
came
we're
out.
probably the
We
best
started
wedding ever
dancing.
been
I wish we had like
How
videos
much
that
that cost you?
Sparty or just in general.
Sparty.
Sparty cost me only $500.
Wow.
That was 1 hour, so it's a lot.
By the
Yeah,
By the way,
but-
I seen the real Sparty. I seen who was inside.
yeah, that's messed up. Some people got a chance to see him, but you don't usually get a chance. Throughout the time I had 4 years in college, you're not supposed to know who Sparty is. So when we went to Michigan State, we never knew who was in the costume. But the cool thing is that they get paid and also get scholarship. But long story short, no, it's not worth it. And I think it's the dumbest thing in the world. And I know it's not our day, so it's not my right to answer this question. It's the Women's Day. I mean, it's our day too, but really it's the day for the women, But to me, it's the biggest waste of money, especially, okay, Mahr, you don't want to argue it because it's being used for gold 9 times out of 10. So pretty much that money is still with you guys because the wife still has that gold. And you hear stories about, like, let's say some family struggling, they slowly sell their gold, like you hear those stories, right? So whatever. But wedding day, something you can't control. And a lot of the times, like you said, it's for the parents. The parents want to, show off. They want to invite all their family members because really, you don't even know probably a lot of the family members that will be at your wedding. But the reason why I say that is because, again, this goes back to Deen, right? This was never something that was saying, like, it doesn't say in the Quran to have the biggest wedding. Like, actually, it's more blessing when you just kind of get straight to it and straight to the point. The whole point of having the wedding is to have a ceremony, is to have these two people to get married and then get half their deen.
Yeah.
So, you over there showing out. When is ever showing off a good thing? You know what I'm saying? So it's never. People say that's why a lot of the divorces happen, is because you already started it off with 100K Mahr and 100K wedding. And, that's a terrible way to start a marriage. And so, no, I don't think so. And I'm not gonna lie to you. My wife and I, we both didn't want a big wedding, but our fathers, Allah yarhamhum, they both wanted a big wedding, because our families, we have a lot of cousins, we have a lot of family members, and sometimes it's out of your control. But I think it's 100% not worth it. And inshallah, when that time comes and my daughters get married, I would love a nice, intimate, beautiful wedding, intimate where, immediate family, and they have everything that they want. You just don't need 500 people, man. You don't need that. What do you gain out of that situation, man? Like, what's the point? At the end of the day, as soon as that
And you know what?
10 o'clock comes, everybody know what
I heard some people say they even hate going to weddings.
Oh, man, I ain't gonna lie. I hate weddings.
Bro,
Yeah,
you know
me
what I'm
too.
saying?
I hate
Some
weddings.
people don't even want to go to weddings, and they feel like
One thing I've been liking
put in
is the
position-
men's side and women's side. You know how men have been
Yeah.
like the Meglis and Gelsa? That's a little different. I like that.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
To me, that's better. Still thinking, but it's definitely better. To me, the weddings that be at a sala now, to me, that's outdated now. Like, to me, it's like, we're not women. So women, they love the dancing. They
it's
like
not even
the
cultural,
pretty stuff, right?
you know?
Fine. They want to have their own sala. Us men, like, to me, what are we doing we just sit at a table. We get up, and we might be, some people might dance for a quick, 20, 30 minutes.
And I don't even think it's our culture, It's not even cultural to
Yeah.
us. Like, I feel like that's Western.
Yeah.
Why are we?
Yeah, you go to
you know
Yemen,
what I'm saying?
it's,
Why are
it's
we
different.
becoming Western? Like, okay, let's have a make. Let's sit down. All right, that's at least a little bit more
Yeah.
us. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. So what are some common misconceptions people have about Muslim men wanting a marriage? So, like, what are some things that people think Muslim men want, but it's not true? I'm looking at you, Zack, because we're back starting with you. All right.
I'll start, bro.
All right, go ahead.
All right, pretty much, bro. You know what I realized? A lot of people think that Muslim men get married just to have like a worker inside the house. That's not the case, bro. That's never the case. Everybody wants a partner, a soulmate, somebody they can come home to,
All right,
It's
you
not
back. The women are back clapping for you right now. That home. I was letting you know. At first, they was cussing you out. You back now. You
Bro,
back.
That's how it is. That's how it's supposed to be. No, obviously, as you should, culturally, I do believe a woman should cook, clean, and do what they got to do for their kids. That's everybody. That's just your job as a woman.
But that's not just what
that's
you want. You want a partner.
That's not your only purpose here. Obviously, you're gonna be my wife. You're gonna be my partner, and I'm here to love you, and that's just how it is.
Facts.
It's
Can we give him a round of applause, man? That's inspirational right there, man. I'm about to start tearing up right here.
Man,
He
look
told
at
him to
this
go
guy,
first.
Look at this guy.
Zach, do you want to add on anything to that, man?
Of course, man. Like he said, you know what I'm saying? Like he said it perfectly, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's one of the biggest what I'm saying?
Conceptions?
Yeah, of course. I think, you marrying somebody you don't see them 24/7 for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? You marrying somebody that's your other half. Like you said, you completing your other 50% of your deen, you feel me, by this person. You know what I'm saying? So.
All right. Mo Ali,
Can you repeat?
what are some common misconceptions people have about Muslim men, about what they want in a marriage? Like, what are some things that people think that they know about Muslim men when really it's not true when it comes to getting married?
I would agree to what they said to a certain extent. I feel like everyone thinks, you know, that
I'm not gonna lie to you. Listen, I'm trying not to laugh, okay? But my man, قام معك واحد يا Mohammed, man, because you over here really thinking about your answers.
Hey,
Just say
I
it,
think
man.
what it is with Mo is he's really trying to make sure he doesn't mess up.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what it is.
yeah. I
Bro,
understand.
It's okay, bro.
Listen, it's fine.
It's okay, bro.
Yeah, but it's okay. You just say what you gotta say,
Hey,
man.
just say what's in your heart, bro.
Hey, what would you just talk about the car, man? What's up?
Go ahead.
we was quiet the whole time. But no, I think even the cameraman. But no, I think you know, I definitely agree with what they said, that, you know, it should be two people living their life together,
Partnership, yeah.
partnership.
Okay.
It's a marriage.
Is there any like misconceptions from you, Abdulrahman? Like people be like, you know, Muslim men,
I
they
feel like-
want, you know, that's a good one that Ali brought
also,
up.
Ali
Yeah.
said, and also like I feel like people think all Muslim men want more than one wife,
Yeah,
when that's not the case for
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
Feel me? You know, it would be nice to have 4, but nah, I'm just, you know, one is perfect. You feel
Yeah.
me? One
Yeah, I mean, listen,
Hey,
people-
hey, everybody booing him right now.
yeah,
Joke.
no, it was a joke, and so people do have that mindset that like, you know, they people want more than one, and people think that like it's easy. Like again, listen to me, it's always goes back to the deen, right? Like fine, you know, you want to do that, you know that you have to be very careful with what you do, because it's not just about having one or two. You know, it's about
gotta
you know,
treat them
yeah,
equally.
equally.
You gotta
Yeah,
equal.
First
yeah.
of all, you gotta have enough money for
Yeah,
both.
yeah, and
So,
you
like,
gotta have enough patience too. Like
Yeah.
you know, you gotta understand that you know you're you gotta give it all to
Yeah.
both of them, right down the middle. So
And women have
even
needs,
emotionally,
bro. They got needs. Women
Yeah.
have needs, and
So-
and they have wants,
and
they
we ain't
want
perfect
needs.
either as men.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, we just throwing that out there. That just take that into consideration. So, red flags, guys. What are some red flags you look out for when you're considering someone for marriage? What are some red flags, guys?
I'm starting.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, some simple ones. You know what I'm saying? Off the bat, you know, disrespectful to their parents. You feel me?
but
Like right away, I can tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh,
type of person you is.
type of person you is. You feel me?
it's a green flag, though. That's a green flag.
It's a green flag.
He said
What do you mean?
them being disrespectful to their parents. Yeah. That's a red flag for him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
we're looking for a potential spouse. What else?
You know what I'm saying?
That boy said green flag.
I don't really know. I don't really know anything.
Anything else,
else. You know what I'm
Ali?
saying? No. I don't know if she's loud. I don't know.
You don't like loud?
I
Yeah,
don't like
hey,
a loud person.
bro.
That's all right.
And again, I don't know, man. That's a lot. It can do a lot. Like
There's a lot
I ain't
of
trying to
them.
say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He not
It's the
trying to get
basics. The
clipped.
basic stuff.
So
Basic
don't be
stuff.
disrespectful to your parents and being
Disrespectful,
loud.
Being loud.
Ali?
Again, Zach stole my answer again, but being disrespectful to parents, he didn't even understand what I was saying. When I met, right, when you're disrespectful to your parents, the girl that's disrespectful to her parents, the people that birthed you, brought you into this world, how are you gonna respect me? You know what I'm saying? Your husband, and I'm here. You know, I'm gonna
I'm
be here
saying.
with you for life.
That's the
How do I expect you to respect me? The second thing is, it's like girls that don't know how to treat kids. You know, like girls that yell at kids a lot. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I understand kids sometimes. Yeah, you gotta, yo, what you doing?
Yeah.
But it's still, you still gotta raise them properly. You know, you gotta have ways of parenting. You know, sometimes girls don't listen. That's one thing is, it's a girl that likes to argue or doesn't listen. I have a lot of people that tell me, man, you know, man, my wife is arguing with me today at home. I don't even want to go home.
How much people this
You know what
guy
I'm saying? Who wants
It's the same person, by the way, for the same story, but it's all right. I like what you're doing.
I know there's one person.
Yeah, no, I'm messing with you.
Hey,
Go ahead.
hey, bro, a lot of people getting married, bro. We're 18 now. What's up?
Yeah, go ahead. Continue, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
that's
want to
what it
go
is.
home.
Yeah.
My wife and I just got home from work. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
I don't want that, bro. I want to come home, chill. You know, Assalamu alaikum, chill with what you know. How I'm saying?
It sounds like you got married already.
Hey, listen, Ali Wassel
Hey,
right
past
now.
life.
Ali Wassel is he is the clear entertainment today right now. Ali Wassel, his answers
hey.
A1.
You know what it is?
Always, by
These
the way,
guys,
always.
bro, they took all my answers. They kept asking me, man, what's your answer to this?
Hey,
Oh yeah, yeah,
Right,
nice
I
one,
love
good one,
with
good
this
one,
guy,
good one.
bro.
Hey, who's these guys?
Hey, Mo Ali, what's some red flags for you, man?
Like Zach said, you know, just disrespect, carelessness about your future.
Leave me alone, man.
How you playing, bro?
I just
Go ahead. I mean, someone that doesn't,
someone that
no
doesn't
plans.
value their future. Salah, you know.
Salah.
You know,
Okay.
Facts.
Dean is
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
How about you, Abdulrahman? What you got?
Dean, girl and our Dean, because it's gonna make us better.
Facts.
It's only make us better and the kids better and everybody,
thanks.
better.
Wallah, al-wasils ma'hum shay, man. Ma'hum shay, huh? I like that.
Yeah.
What else?
Hey,
What Zack said, disrespectful to the parents, like we gonna know the type of person you is just by off just that, and I don't like a pick me person, like
Facts.
you feel me? Nobody want no pick me that she just.
I feel like
time
every
she want
girl is a
attention
pick
from
me person,
everybody,
though.
You know, I want my wife just like chill, like just laid back, just chilling. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point.
I was gonna say with that, I feel like every girl is, let's not say pick me, but like every girl
Nah, hell.
wants to feel special. You
They
know
do.
what I'm saying?
Okay, that's two
different.
different things.
You know,
That's different though.
Yeah.
She can feel special. You know what I'm saying, in certain areas.
But she want attention. She
Facts.
just, like she wanted.
I feel like that's what girls want. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
she probably. But
She's gonna.
But he's saying like he don't want you to act like that in front of people in public, like know your role. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody, not even just women. Guys like being recognized too. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody wants to
Yeah.
feel special.
Yeah, everybody wants to feel appreciated. So, good answers, man. Hey, listen, man. Zach was worried a little bit about this topic. We are doing a good job, Zach.
Hey.
But we are 1/3 the way left.
It was never worried. It
We-
was just
hey,
like
it's
I
just
feel like we're
like-
still a little too
yeah.
young for this. But of course, it's
Exactly
a
like I told
combo,
him.
it's a
We
combo.
don't. What do we know about the topic? We're still not married.
Yeah, but it's important to talk about it.
It's your opinion though.
Yeah, it's opinion, and you're approaching this
You're up-
situation.
see
So
where our mindset at.
yeah.
It is.
We're actually moving to the last third of the show, Ramsey. So we're gonna go ahead and give a shout out to Juice Box, shout out to Hakeem and everybody over there at Juice Box, and then we're gonna move into the last third of the show. And by the way, we're actually gonna do something different today. This new game. I mean, it's not new. I don't know why it's popping again all of a sudden out of the blue, and that is Imposter. We wanted to have a nice little fun game of Imposter, just see how it is, and then we can maybe figure out who's the imposter. I mean, there's only 5 of us, so it shouldn't be hard. So shout out to Juice Box.
If you're looking for a place with the best smoothies, milkshakes, ice cream, cereal bars, and slushies, then Juice Box is your one-stop shop. You can try things like their Biscoff or Nutella shakes, crepes, watermelon blast, strawberry burst, or mango smoothies. Juice Box currently has 4 locations: Hamtramck, Dearborn, Detroit, and Trenton. So be sure to stop by Juice Box and get ready to leave there with a big smile on your face. You can also visit their website at juiceboxblend.com or download their app at juiceboxblend.appfront.app.
I think that these next questions are, important to talk about, and you guys kind of already mentioned the importance of communication and conflict resolution in a marriage. But how important do you think communication is? Abdulrahman, we'll start off with you. How important do you think communication is and conflict resolution in a marriage? Like,
I feel like that's one of the most important things in a relationship, in a marriage, or anything in general. Cause it starts off with like one argument. You probably you resolve it in an hour. Then second argument you might resolve it at the end of the night. Then the third argument might just keep on waiting longer and longer, and the longer you do it is the worse. So the faster you guys have a problem, y'all resolve it as soon as y'all can. That's the best thing ever. And be transparent with with the other person. Say how you feel, and communication is the most important thing, because you could treat the person how they want to be treated and get treated how you want it to, just by just talking to each other and communicating. And that's it.
Mo?
You know me, I break all my break walls.
Say it again. I didn't hear what you said.
Old quote.
What did you say? I heard what you say.
About the walls.
Yeah. What did you say again? I didn't hear what you just said. I didn't hear it clear.
I said I break all the brick walls.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's a joke.
Yeah, it was a joke.
Communication is very important between two people, especially if you guys are gonna spend your whole life together. You guys should communicate about the smallest thing. You know? Yeah, if you feel like you don't need to, I feel like you guys should always go deeper into it. I mean, and you should know when to as well.
Listen, my quick advice to you guys is communication not only fixes problems, it prevents problems in the future. To me, communication is key. Very key. And I know you guys didn't say your answers yet, but conflict resolution, that's the second part of this part too. I want to just quickly touch on that part is that, don't ever be a problem starter, be a problem solver. Okay. That's another big thing too. Don't start a problem, solve the problem. And obviously problems come, it's going to happen. Solve it. I'm the type of person, okay, what are we about to do? Not let it drag. Anything that comes in front of me, that's why I told y'all, I'm about to send this message before we started this show because I already knew I was going to forget about it. But I try to address it immediately because I don't want it to go further than what it needs to, because that's when problems become bigger. And so that's kind of what it is. But going back to you guys about communication, add on to that.
Yeah, like they said, I think it's not least. I mean, not the most important, but one of the top important things you need to have, especially with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Even us boys, we need to have communication. You know what I'm saying? To solve each other's problems. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you go deeper into marriage, you're more closer, way more to talk about, way more deeper stuff. So communication definitely got to be, you know what I'm saying, on point. You feel me? Like you said, be a problem solver. I feel like I'm a problem solver. You know what I'm saying? Even when, like to solve problems.
I agree.
Appreciate it.
You
man.
agree?
Appreciate
You
it.
second that?
Yeah.
All right. Ali Wassel, thoughts on communication?
I touched on it too early, but
Yeah.
communication is major, bro. I feel a lot of people expect you to read their mind now. You gotta let me know, hey man. Sometimes people do something and it might upset you, and they probably didn't even intend to upset you. They probably just didn't. They didn't even realize, Like I've had situations where a lot of time I've upset somebody on something I did by accident, which I didn't even know, like what was
Facts.
the reason. And now you got somebody, man, they're upset at me. I don't know what the hell I did. I'm just thinking, what I do. When you could have just simply told me, hey man, I didn't like this, that.
Facts.
And that's not just with your marriage. That's just like life in general. Sometimes you do something, you upset somebody, or you'll do something somebody doesn't like. You don't know it. Oh well, bro, you gotta let me know so I can help address the situation. Or we'll get over it. We'll fix it. I'll apologize. Apology is always gonna fix anything. It might not fix it, but you understand my intention.
No, I a great point. And you mentioned how like communication can be taken the wrong way sometimes, or no communication can be taken the wrong way. And like just imagine like right now, like sometimes a text message or a phone call to me. You send somebody a text message, they read it, they might not read it the way you were intending for them to read it, and then now you got an issue at hand and really you was joking, you know what I'm saying, or you were being sarcastic.
It happens all the time.
Yeah, and so that's why I'm a big fan of like phone calls. I
Facts.
hate texting sometimes. I just like calling somebody, getting to the point. They know my tone, they know how I'm coming at them, and get to the point, and we move on. Text messages sometimes can be taken the wrong way, and so that's just an example of how communication is so important. Even the way that you communicate,
especially with marriage, your partners. So communication, you gotta I feel like when people are married, they should talk to their spouse about everything. Not everything per se, but everything. Like let's say I went did this today. You gonna go home? You let your wife know. Let's say that she finds, okay, there's nothing to be upset about. You already know what happened. I already told you.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it's true.
Before somebody else goes ahead and tell you. Even if it's not wrong, or even if it's right, you just, sometimes you do things you might not know it's wrong. You go home, she's probably going to be upset at you for the first little bit, but she's going to realize, he let me know. I can see the intention.
Yeah, that boy Ali, I'm telling y'all, man,
Man,
he's about to win an award today.
tell him, boy.
All right. This is an important question, and I want y'all to like try to be as best as possible, because I can see this being a clip, because this is not an issue just for you guys, and not that it is an issue because you guys are not married or getting married, but for issue for other people. How do y'all feel when parents intervene and tell their kids that they can't marry someone? Anyone that wants to start can start. We down to our last couple questions.
I'll go for
Go ahead, Zach. So how do you feel when parents intervene and tell their kids that they can't marry someone?
I feel like it's a messed up situation. About how deep it is though. You know what I'm saying? If they're a girl or boy, you know what I'm saying, really want to, and the parents come and affect it, it's messed up. But at the end of the day, always listen to your parents. You know what I'm saying? The parents always are right. Even when you think they're not. You know what I'm saying? You gotta listen to your parents. Parents are always right. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really know. You know.
Again, I feel like with that situation is very weird for people, because at the same time you want to make yourself happy, but you don't want to upset your parents. Everybody loves their parents more than anything. I know I do. So this is all about like Dean. You know what I'm saying? Your parents eventually, they're gonna realize, yo, you know what I'm saying? Realistically, what are we gonna do? They're eventually gonna realize that, and they're gonna live with it, and they're gonna see, sooner or later, they're gonna realize, hey, yo, maybe we were wrong. And I've seen it happen. This is, man,
He just seen everything.
That one guy.
bro. This guy, look at Zack. He always wants to contradict everything I'm saying, bro.
You're friends. That's what friends do. They want to argue with each other a lot.
Wallah, bro. This guy. But it's just like, it's you. You gotta know, what do you really want? Do I really want to be with this person? Is this person really right for me? Parents are not gonna tell you not to marry somebody unless there's a reason. What's the reason? You find the reason, you think about it, you get down to it, and that you should have your answer.
How about you, Mo?
I feel like parents always have their best interest in heart for you.
Yeah.
And I feel like they would never set you up for failure with somebody. But I also feel if you don't want it, they shouldn't, they shouldn't
Force it
on you. But like I was saying, parents always have, and they've lived the life before, they probably had the same thoughts you've had. So, I would say always trust them, because, they're blood and they're older than you. They probably know what you don't. But it's like,
it's a thing where
situation.
everybody has
Yeah,
the
yeah,
understanding
yeah.
of each other. You
Yeah.
gotta understand your kids, and you
And-
also gotta
and-
understand your
and
parents, and you gotta
uh,
communicate.
And I also feel like I said, you gotta communicate with them.
Facts.
That's where
I think you gotta if you know what I'm saying. If
You gotta really talk
if
to your parents.
if you're in that situation, I think you gotta go. You know what I'm saying. Talk to your parents. You know what I'm saying. Tell them how you really feel. You know what I'm saying. Figure something out.
See
And
what their
obviously-
problem is.
Yeah, like I said, all that matters how badly do you really want it.
Abdulrahman?
I feel like, what's it called? You should listen to your parents. Number one thing, you should listen to your parents, because they're gonna look what's best for you. They probably already went through this already with your older brother or your older sister. They probably already did the same thing before you, and they all they doing is looking at the best. But at the same time, it depends on the situation. And second, I feel like that's the reason. What's it called? Why the girl? What's it called? The girls pray istikhar or whatever.
Yeah.
To
I
make
mean,
sure-
everybody, not just girls.
Not girls, but yeah,
Yeah.
they pray it just to make sure, if that person is right or not for you at the end of the days. And, that's where that comes to play.
Yeah.
Yep.
Put the camera on these guys right here, man. All right. Anyways, put it back on me, Ramsey. Great answers, guys. Overall, great job. And going off to this last one, this is advice time. All right. So I want to try to look in the camera when y'all do this, because you are now, inshallah, maybe talking to a future spouse of yours. All right. And so, what advice, or maybe you might help somebody. You might help somebody here. Okay. You might help a woman understand what a man really wants. So what advice would you give to women who are looking to understand what Muslim men seek in marriage? So what advice would you give them? I'm looking at you, Ali, because you've been the guy right now so
Man,
far. So
bro, again, with this, is every man is obviously gonna want something different, but let's just cover the basics. One, you gotta have I feel like men they like women with morals. Like a lady that has things that okay, I want this, that, and or like she stands on a principle, and she just stands on it. Like that's one thing that she'll never get over. Hey, I want this, I got this. Boom. You feel me? Another thing is you gotta be respectful, and communicate with your spouse. I know myself, bro. I hate people that don't, like, bro, if you're upset at me about something, bro, let me know what it is. That's it. I pretty much, that's just it.
yeah,
That's just it,
Zack.
Can you repeat the question?
If a woman basically were to ask you, what does a Muslim man want in a woman in marriage, what advice would you tell her?
A wife. I know y'all think, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But
I think Zach thought he was about to cook with us. Oh my God. Zach thought we were going to say, go ahead, man. Finish it off, man.
a
Go.
wife, you know what I'm saying? If you think about a wife, it's just, nice, complete woman. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? She on her stuff. You know what I'm saying? I feel like every girl, like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, they should know.
I feel like what it is, me personally, what I would want is somebody that's gonna, raise my kids, and I can see with them, like, being understanding, throughout my whole life. Obviously I'm gonna be with you forever. I need you to be understanding, and I need you to be able to raise my kids right.
Yeah, like really what we said earlier, it's all in one. Feel me?
Mo Ali, what advice would you give to a woman if they were to ask you, what does a Muslim man seek in a woman when it comes to marriage?
I would just say be a family person, Just be ready to be a family person, because you're gonna be the glue that holds that family together. You're gonna be the one everyone like turns to
Preach.
the bad days. You feel me? So just learn how to be a family person.
Preach.
So I'm only laughing at Zach. My man said a wife. That boy thought he was about to give him a round of applause.
He just said it.
No, he I think he was ready for this one. And he thought he was about to cut.
He was waiting for
probably on
Ramsey
the
to
ride
put
on the car ride.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that.
to go first too. Time. Saying jokes.
Abdulrahman, and also get imposter ready to go, by the way. Abdulrahman, I'm gonna repeat the question. What advice would you give to women who are looking to understand what Muslim men seek in a marriage?
I feel like not even for Muslim men, just men in general,
Yeah.
what they want in a wife is like, a wife that they come home to and they feel the house is like with love. I don't know, clean, it smell good, oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna add on to this, and I know Ali kind of touched on it, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. I think a good way to approach the situation is, are you compatible enough to raise kids the right way? I think, to me, in my opinion, I ask myself, the person I want to marry is going to be the mother of my children.
Yeah.
Can they be somebody that I can rely on to raise the kids the right way? And I'm saying that I'm not involved, but Allah, if something were to ever happen, find you someone that is going to raise the kids exactly the way you want your kids to be raised. And also find yourself a partner, man. I think finding that person that uplifts you, that is going to help you when you're having a bad day or when you're down. So, those are just priceless situations, both of those things, priceless things. And I think that those are some of the two of the most important things, and that peace of mind, those both answers relate to peace of mind. You know what I mean? Because you're having that partner. They're not nagging you about stuff that don't matter. They're not coming to you with drama that you have nothing to do with or deal with. To me, it's the same mindset. And then, your kids are so important that I think that is a peace of mind for you too, that you want your kids to be raised.
Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. Just walk in the house and you just peace of mind.
Yeah, that peace of mind, you can't put a price on it, man. So with that said, before we do the final word, all right, Zach brought up this idea. We used to do this questions game where I ask questions. Whoever answers it first, these do a buzzer. When we had the young fellas on the show, but we don't do that anymore. And so Zach was like, "Why don't we play imposter?" All right. So as Zach gets the game ready, which I think it's ready, I'm gonna quickly try to break this game down to you, just in case you don't know what it is. Right. So basically, this is a game where you can have it on your phone and you click on the thing and it tells you a word. And it's either, we all know the word, or one person's going to be the imposter. And it tells you when you click on it, it says imposter. So their job is to not say the word, to say something that's similar to the word. And the imposter job is to not expose himself of being the imposter. So they got to try to guess what the word is by saying words that are similar to the word that's given. Okay? So with that, damn. So with that said, okay, the game is called Imposter. Look it up. It's fun. You can play with it with family. You can play with it with even kids, and you can play with it with adults. I heard that there's like literally adults now that are in the megalist that play it now just because it's fun. And, you're trying to guess who the imposter is. That's what it is. At the end of the game, are we going to say two things or one? Two?
One-
Since it's
one-
only
two
five?
rounds,
One
two
round?
rounds, two rounds.
Two rounds. So, you know, we're going to go around twice. Again, they give you a word. You have to say words that are similar to it without actually saying the word. And the imposter the whole time is trying to guess what the word is. So they say similar words too, based off of the answers that people are saying. So, yeah, go ahead.
Did you? Never mind.
Go ahead.
Nah, I was just gonna ask if you opened it.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Why? You trying to read me right now and see how I'm acting?
who
I was
starts.
just asking.
Okay. Well, go ahead. It is all right. Who starts? How you know who starts?
So, at the top.
He's reading to.
Did I mess up?
Yeah, so.
Nah, more Ali. So it's going to the right. So Ali Wassel.
Hey, and by the way, don't say nothing that
Yeah, they know how to play.
everybody won't know. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
All
Come
right.
on.
I got you.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say gas station.
Slow down. Hey, by the way,
He
we ain't
green.
doing no Deadpool. We can't do
All
that.
right, but
We
he
can't do
green
that.
though. He green.
Okay.
Handle.
Hey, get him out of here.
All right. Is that handle?
Get answer. Get answer. Get answer.
Okay. Okay.
Boston.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Detroit. Go ahead, man.
Damn, Mohammed took my
Hey,
word. bro.
it's hard.
Go ahead.
Spring.
What?
Spring.
Okay. It's okay.
Think about it. Think about
Hey,
it. Think about
hey,
it.
we're gonna reveal the word and then we're gonna go back to this and be like, "What the heck is going on?" All right, go ahead.
Spring. What are you doing, spring?
Water.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
That boy Ali also confused like a mug right now.
Endurance.
What you say? What you say?
Endurance.
And, no, actually, wow. It's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you mean?
Okay.
I'm thinking deep. I'm
Alright,
thinking deep,
ready?
bro.
Y'all ready?
Alright.
Tags.
Tags.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Tag.
Running. You know, simple. Oh, that's Abdulrahman's turn.
Running.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I have no idea who it is. It's the last person, by the way.
Go ahead.
Long.
Hey, it's between Amr and Ali for sure.
Yeah.
Bro, watch out, bro. Why you always assuming
Nah.
it's
It's
me?
definitely one of these.
Yeah, it's definitely one of these guys.
More Ali green. Zack. Green.
Handle.
Okay, sports.
Hey, first of all, it's Ali Wassel. All right, put the camera on Ali Wassel right quick. Hey,
Bro, I was so confused, but I'm like, hey, bro, take it this way. More Ali. Bro, why you do that, bro?
It's right. It's always to the right.
No, it's not, bro. It's always this way. Bro.
so it is Ali.
Yes, it's
All right, can we get a round of applause? Now that boy Zack trying to get. Hey, Zack, it counts.
No, it don't.
Yeah, it do.
Marathon.
Hey, what's
The word was marathon.
marathon?
Yeah.
Man, why they give me endurance as a?
Hey, but key word, hint word.
I was thinking, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking it's football. That's why I said sports. I was wondering if anybody says it's gonna look at me weird, you know?
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
category.
First of all, okay, I said Detroit. He said Boston. Detroit has a marathon too every year. I don't know if y'all know that.
But he be doing that. He
And
be saying
then-
the same answer on purpose.
And then also running. What do you mean we don't know? You think it's gas station?
I thought it was you. I thought it was
Nah,
you.
Marathon gas
I was
station.
I'm saying, did you think marathon was gas station?
No.
That
I thought
Okay.
It was like running. That was.
Yeah.
That's a great answer.
It's a great
So,
answer.
I know it was a great answer, but I said running, and he was like running.
No. I was trying to trick you.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. Then. That's not bad. I don't know. That's it. We're done. Okay.
And when we're
Just
around,
wanted to have fun. It's okay. Now let's just leave it like that. Imposter, fun game you can play with your friends. But with that said, get ready for y'all final word, fellas. Final word, final comments. As y'all do that, I'm gonna let y'all know again. Follow us on all of our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Apple, and Spotify podcasts under Oz Media. You can find all those platforms on ozmedia313.com. Shout out to Juicebox, Holy Bowly, Wing Fellas, Bates and Mocha, Chillbox, Malik Kebab, Hanley International Academy, The Family Doc, GE Preparatory Academy, and Royal Kebab. Before they say their final word, we do have a charity game Friday, February 6th. Going to be at U of M Dearborn, 4 cities, Warren, Hamtramck, Dearborn, and Dearborn Heights. Should be exciting and fun. All the money is going to Lebanon, Palestine, Yemen, and Sudan this year. So make sure you come on out. $10 for adults, $5 for kids. All the money is being donated. Anything that's raised that day is donated. So I just want to throw that out there. Final word, final comments. We'll start off with you, Mo Ali. Final word, final comments. It could be about the topic. It could be about you. It could be about anything.
Make sure to come to the charity game. It's gonna be lit. You know, I'm hosting it. So make sure to be there. And, just stay up. Whatever you do 100. That's all I got to say.
We're waiting for that Moore Ali quote right there. There you go. We're happy we got it. Abdulrahman.
It was a great podcast today. Always, welcome over here every time. And, make sure you, December what, 7th? What was it?
My man said December 7th.
Last year.
2025?
My bad, February 7th, make sure y'all there.
February 6th, by the way. February 6th. So shout out to Abdulrahman. I appreciate you. Zach, go ahead.
Like they said, good show like always. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody here, especially big bro. You know what I'm saying? February 6th, pop out. You know that, and also today, don't get what we said too seriously. We don't take it too seriously.
I ain't saying nothing wrong. I ain't saying nothing wrong.
I'm just saying, obviously take it seriously, but don't. So we was just having a little convo with 5 people. But you feel me?
Big Jen.
Hold up.
Ali Wassel.
Man, I'm gonna just give out some advice, bro. Just live your life, bro. Just focus, and hopefully we're gonna see you again after one of us gets married.
Inshallah.
Probably we could probably give better answers then.
Yeah.
Is that
We can talk about what it's like to be married.
what it's like? Yep. What it's like?
You know what I'm saying?
Inshallah.
Inshallah, man. Inshallah. Thank you guys. Listen, appreciate these fellas for coming on again. I dare a bunch of people their age to step up and be in front of a camera and say these answers. And I'm telling you, it's very rare. So these guys for coming on here, I appreciate them for having the guts to do it. I don't think it's difficult, but people make it harder than what it needs to be. There's adults
It's
my
a
age.
sensitive topic, though.
It is.
It's understandable. I mean,
First of all, you got half the people that don't want to be on camera, right? They can't handle that. And then you got, from that half that would be on camera, at least half of those people would even have this conversation. So that's why it's rare. But appreciate them. Y'all did a great job. It's exactly what I was hoping for, which was, your answers straight up. Don't sugarcoat it. So appreciate them. Shout out to Ramsey, by the way. Sub. What are y'all saying right now, man?
I'm just saying that.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Ramsey for being on the ones and twos. We appreciate him. Mo Ali, Abdulrahman, Ali, Zack. Appreciate you guys for coming out here. Again, this was season 5, episode 17 of Oz Media's Motivate Me 313 podcast. Rejection, Mahr, and Parents, the reality of finding a wife. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you all next time. Take it easy.